And the crowd goes, wow. You have entered into Leveraging Leads, which is a safe space of enhancement and support where you can get collaborators, colleagues, friends, clients, and it is a working space. So let me tell you about it. You have entered into Thriveverse, where Erica Kessie is the son of the Thriveverse. It is a space where you can come in, you can start with your I am statement. We begin with your gratitude. We figure out who you are. We curate that statement. You're able to leave with a powerful introduction, and you can go forth every day telling people who you are. So because not who they say you are. So we love coming in to hear this is an action-packed space. It is 30 minutes. We start with gratitude. We then go into the ingredients of a powerful introduction. We give you examples of a powerful introduction. And then we allow you, if you have given your golden ticket of gratitude, to partake in giving us your powerful introduction. So get a paper and pen out because we want you to say at least your I am statement by the time you leave us at in about 20 minutes. Okay. So the reason we do this because daily declaration of your desires. Ooh, say that 3 times. Is is the best way to call forth your desires. You have to let things go to receive some things, right? So we are told that if we give out, praises go up, blessings come down. But when gratitude goes out, you actually bless other people because you're starting in a space of overflow already. So you're not looking to pour out all yourself, and you don't need nobody to pour into you because you already set the tone for your day. So I would love for you to come in, tell us what you are grateful for. We are streaming on all platforms. You can type it into the chats. You can say it on Clubhouse, however you need to give us. We do celebrate gratitude, so we want to celebrate you. We believe everybody has a sign on them that says celebrate me. You know, I am special, and you are. And we do this in a very fun way. It's called Giddy. So G is for giddy and intent, and then the I is for intentional. D is for daily. We declare it every day. And then why you? You show up exactly who you are, unapologetically, authentically you, because we don't need no representatives over here. Once you live in that truth, oh my gosh, I'm going to tell you something. You say it, you speak it, it comes forth. I learned that from Miss Erica Kessie, who's going to give us her gratitude. Miss Kessie, let's go, love.
Yes, I am grateful for my bed. I am grateful for the flexibility of my work, and I am grateful for tea.
Mm. You okay? You sound like we struggling this week.
Yes.
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 But
and I had my right, like I had it all together. Where did my sound effects go?
it's okay. Look, that's you see, I can feel it. I'm like, this ain't that flow for gratitude. So that, but let me tell y'all, I'm grateful for community. Let me tell you, I'm grateful that I know my people, and when they off, I can probably tell you why they off or that they're off, and and to the world, it sounds like they're okay. But to me, they're mine, and I and I have real bad FOMO. I'm actually grateful for my FOMO because that keeps me eager and hungry to learn more and to be around people that encourage me and that pour into me that I can glean from and they can glean from me. I am grateful for community. I am grateful that we are on day 20. We are 18 days away of finishing this 28-day challenge, and I'm feeling amazing. Um, I feel good. Now, I'm not seeing the scale do what it do, but that's because I'm around a bunch of women that like to gain water around this time of the month. So we're just gonna hang on to this water.
Girl.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm grateful for an appetite. this 28-day challenge and really making sure that I'm eating is giving me an appetite that I had lost, that I didn't realize I had lost it till I started eating. So although I do take ALF every quarter and I do a reset, sometimes your body is asking for a reset outside of that time limit. And I'm grateful that I listened to it, you know? So that is my gratitude. If you are anywhere in our spaces, please let us know what you are grateful for. We would love to celebrate you. And then we are now going into our ingredients of a powerful introduction. So I felt like Tara right there in that moment, like drum roll, please. Okay. You know, I'm gonna get that word "I'm sorry" out of my mouth because I'm not. I am who I am. And you gonna just love it. I'm gonna make you love me because you can't do nothing else. All right, so ingredients of a powerful introduction. It is your I am statement. When you look in the mirror, who do you see? Who would you like the world to see? Who when you step outside, you be like, I am blah. And no matter what happens, the world can't tell you that you are not that. That's your I am statement. And that's how the powerful introduction starts off. Then it's what you do. Have you gone to school? Do you have credentials, certificates? Are you helping people? Who do you help? Who is that person that you help? Who is your target, your target market? So it may be an age range, a demographic group of some sort. It may be a subject matter because you've done some studying and you want to speak on that subject matter. Then it is who do you serve? How do you serve them? So you went to school, got a degree. That's how you serve them, through talking or through a service. Then it's why do you serve them? Why did you go get that degree? Was it because something that you found out it didn't work and you needed to fix it? Are you the fixer? And then what makes you uniquely propositioned to serve them out of everybody in that category? Why them? Why you? You know, so why do I want to spend my money with you? Why do I want to put my trust into you? And that's the question we all ask as consumers, and it's okay to ask that in relationship. And then how do they find you? Are you giving out your telephone number? You asking them to follow you on your socials that by the way is not yours, it's rented space. So you should have a domain, webpage with an email list of ways of connecting with people. All right. So those are the ingredients of a powerful introduction. And please don't nobody want no dry powerful introduction that's done like this in monotone and be like, hey, my name is Keisha and I am no. Like, I want to work with people that's got life in them that just feels great. Like, yes, come through. And even when you don't feel good, when you get around certain people, it just makes you feel amazing. So let you be that person. All right. So Miss Erica is that person for me. And I pray that I am that for her in her times when she's down. So Miss Erica, can you tell us your powerful introduction?
Yes, I'm Erica Kessie. I am the son of the Thriveverse, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am good, multi-potential light, multifaceted mommy. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. I am a therapist and the CEO of Your Goal Concierge, where we have a plethora of options for leaders. I'm looking for those mom energy leaders, those fixers out there, helpers, those experiencing imposter syndrome or burnouts, those neglecting themselves while trying to serve others. Yes, I am inviting you to command your thriving. Go over to www.yourgoalconcierge.com and you can have and complete the Thrive Plan so that you can command your thriving. Also, take a gander at all the other options there for you. And if you have any questions, I would love to lift and launch you to your right fit solution.
Awesome. I'm glad you got the the sound effects. I was like, I'm struggling over here with that. Give me just a second. Good morning. Apologies for the rude interruption of the young lady for not knocking. I love you. Have a great day.
You too.
That's y'all little injection of joy. That's your coffee stink. Oh. And I am the Keisha Johnson. I am a little grateful, silly connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I am the Forever KJ. Who's the Forever KJ? She is a woman of purpose. She is a woman that has decided that she wants to leave a legacy for her family through travel and through literacy. Wow. So the little interruption that you heard is the reason that I do what I do. She deserves to be a baby that understands that life is limitless and she has a legacy. So as we are builders of limitless legacy, we implore you to find out what it is and what dream you have, and then sit down with me for a 30-minute consultation and to go over your financial needs analysis to get your legacy started. So I pray that you all have a wonderful day, and visit www.theforeverkj.com and put in their financial needs analysis. I will schedule a 30-minute consultation with you that is free, and let's get you started on living your legacy. So now we're going into our service. Hey, welcome in Logan Cancerman. If you all will, please, greetings. Let me know what you are grateful for. I'm grateful for the little one. Look, at the time that she come in, I got the most diamonds and my camera was covered up. Look, God just give you some great people. I've been doing word of the day. So our lesson today is going to be about self-development and professional development. And I'm just going to pose a question, and then, you don't necessarily have to answer it, but I want you to pose, how many hours do you spend on scrolling through social media? Okay. Think of that number of hours. Now, how many hours do you spend on dreaming of your vision, activating your vision, planning your vision, and then activating your vision? So I've been reading the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and everything has been questioned for me in this 20 days, right? So I've been doing some things every morning. I get up now and I have a different routine. I do a word of the day. So I take some time and I go through the word of the day and I find a word. I'm not sure what that word is. So it's not that I'm using some type of app or anything like that. This is literally a spiritual thing. The word is dropped into my spirit, and that is the word that I study, and I utilize it, and I try to see it throughout every part of my day. So with that, I noticed I had to come off of social media. Now I use social media to work, but I no longer scroll, nor do I sit on social media all the time just for mindless noise, because I now am preferring to hear something that is building me up professionally or personally. So I'm listening to mindset things. I'm listening to old conversations that Erica and I have had. I'm listening and reading old transcriptions of meetings that I had about my business, because now 2026, somebody told me 2026 was going to be an amazing year. It was going to be the year of abundance. It was going to be the year of growth. It was going to be the year of birth. And I've been saying for a long time that labor is hard, but the joy of labor is great. So when you have an epidural, you take away the joy of the pain, because you go through that pain, you go through that process of labor, because on the other end of that is that bundle of joy, right? So when we're talking about our time spent, you are doing a disservice if you are not feeding your mind, feeding your service. Like, when was the last time you were your own customer? Did you like the experience that you had? Have you gone back and look at videos? If you're on social media and you're a content creator, is your content relevant to that? Have anybody sat down and said, hey, I see you all the time but what do you do? And not said in a way that they're so interested because you're giving them so much information and they see all the offerings, but because they don't know what the hell that you got going on. Because you don't have a clear, concise mental picture of your vision. So you're mindlessly becoming a consumer. And that's going to continue to develop a gap in both your wealth and your mentality. We have become such social beings behind a keyboard that we forgot to be social. But we want everybody to look at me, use my service, buy my book, do all the things. But what have we done to invest in ourselves that made us that person that that we don't have to speak and yell out, look at me? And I say that from a place not to brag, and it's basically because I've heard it from Erica, how her consistency in places have brought people to her to say, what is it that you do? Because I see you everywhere. But I also have now, like when I'm not in places that I'm normally consistent and I've not said I'm not going to be there, people reach out and be like, hey, you okay? I missed you. I like your content. I keep doing what you're doing. Now, that is my love language. So all that did was continue to make me to strive better, because it's something that I feel that speaks to my inner being. But guess what? It also validates that I'm doing, my vision is actually working. Is when somebody said, "Ooh, I did not know that. That was some great financial information. No one told me that. Oh, I never thought to visit that place. What should I do when I go there?" That is my professional development, but I'm doing it personally to be my own client. My daughter asked me this week, she was like, "Mom, is something wrong with you?" And I was like, "No, why you had?" She said, "Oh," I said, "I have to work my plan so people understand that the plan works. So I have to be my own client. So when someone comes to me and say, hey, have you done it? I can say yes. But then you need your beta testers, right? And I'm a beta tester for Erica. Girls, let her say something going on, and I'll be like, yeah, sign me up. Because number one, she'll take something that she knows works, put the twist on it that I need, because I understand how she cultivates, and she literally is your concierge for your goal. Like, oh my God couldn't have given her the best vision for her brand, because she is everything of that. So, but I say all that to say, are we doing a balance sheet of our time and our personal and professional development to get to our future and personal plan? What's your vision? Have you written it down? Does someone else know what you're working towards? Like today, I have to send off to pay for my portion of this book that I'm going to be a published author in. That's a goal that I didn't even know I had, but being around different people stretched my mind differently, and I'm doing different things. So yeah, I might be on social media, but trust and believe I'm not on there to just spend some time, because my time is valuable. It's purposeful. So what says you, Miss Erica?
Well, first of all, thank you so much, Keisha, for acknowledging the influence of me. I like that you said that I am, the concierge for your goal. Yes, it really is what I pride myself on doing. As soon as you say you have a goal or a vision, I get excited about it. And I want to walk you. Let's walk there. Let's get there. Here's the process. Let's go. But most people are not willing to do the work all the way. Everything it takes to get you to the destination. Some people are just talking. And I don't really do well with just talking. I do well with let's go, you know? So thank you for seeing me and knowing me. It's very nice to be known. And that's what you mean by what you were saying is people, when you show up in this world, be very clear, like truly be clear and intentional about what you're doing. Otherwise, that is a clear indicator to everybody else. I want to talk to everybody else who is seeing the image of so many people, and they have beautiful images of themselves. But behind all of that, you're going to get bad service. Behind all of that, you're going to get inconsistencies. You're going to get circumstances that will probably do harm to you. But you're going after the people that everybody else is going after. So everybody are just sheep to the slaughter, okay? And there's plenty of people out here who are providing that particular circumstance, and then everybody's traumatized, and no one calls and calls that person out or exposes that person, and that person goes about doing more scams and circumstances. There are people who they have a whole business. They say they have a whole business helping somebody doing something, and the only thing they do is spend all day writing up grants and getting grant money. They don't do anything specifically. They get money saying what they're going to do. Yes, this is the thing. So I just want us to be authentic here in this space. That's why it's about gratitude, setting the tone of your day, setting the tone of your life, no matter what. Like Keisha mentioned, today's, this is my particular week of certain part of phase of my life that happens monthly that I I'm not at optimal. Or maybe I am at optimal. It's just that I am trying to conform to the frequency that I always move at, and I need to not. And so I am laying in the bed today and not in my office. But I have to move how I need to move and, of course, still deliver. That's why you set up systems.
Mm-hmm.
You set up systems so when you do have the times that you need to take it slower. You'll have a system for it to still flow and go and move, and you be consistent, and you be the example of what you need to be for this world and for this life, and for the vision and the purpose that you have. And so, yeah, that's my input there. It takes a lot of you knowing yourself. That's why we keep asking you, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who do you serve? What are you about? I have that in my Setting the Stage for Success book. It's what are you about? That actually stopped this lady in her tracks. She couldn't even continue working on what she was supposed to be working on because she couldn't even figure out what she is about. And this woman is like 50, 60 years old. So to go a whole life and not know and not be asked that question is very, very concerning. But it's very much good that she was exposed to this and she could sit and mull over it and figure that out. We all need to know, what are you about? What are you about? A lot of people about nothing. Moths. Okay, plastic, or going along with the system. And a lot of us going along with a system is going to hurt you, because that's why a lot of people are wrecked right now, because you're going along with a system that is crumbling, because you're not supposed to be going along with a system that is already in place. You're supposed to curate what's best for you and what you want your journey to look like. This is your life and your world. Create what you are wanting. And I'm complete.
Awesome. I love it. And we hear that. And so the thing about it is like, if you've never seen riches, right? If you've never seen what living life is, and I'm not talking about from TV, but I'm talking about like in close proximity, what that looks like, curating your life. What does curating your life? It's funny because I talk different now. And when I first got into this business and started this process in 23, I kept hearing the millionaire said, your mindset is going to change. Your mindset is going to change. Every time that they talked to me, they kept saying, your mindset is going to change. Your mindset is going to change. And I'm like, what are they talking about? I'm smart. I'm intellectual. I have my mindset changed. Like, our conversations, they are different. People I have around me that like really, really get to touch me. And when I say touch me, get my mental, my ear, my heart, my time, they get to touch me. They are special people. They are either people that want to go where I'm going or where I want to go. So I'm either chasing after someone, so I'm around that person because they have what I want, or I have somebody that say, okay, that someone see what I got, and so I'm like, okay, well, let me show you the way. So I'm not just chasing after it for myself. I'm chasing after it to show the next person. I'm not just holding the baton. I'm not running a marathon. I'm literally running a relay because I want to give this to somebody else. I want to pass this baton to someone else at some point in time. And that's what they're doing. They're saying, I've been running this relay. Now I just been looking for somebody to share it with. So now I'm around those type of people. I'm around people when I go out. It's a different vibe. When I walk in, now I always commanded a room just because as a kid, I was considered tall. So it was like, oh, it's the big girl, So it was like, but I really wasn't. Now it's like 5'7". It's not tall at all. But I command a room from my presence. It's like, oh, who is she? Or who does she think she is actually the question that gets asked. And then it's like, oh, you don't know me? Let me introduce myself. Baby, the confidence I have now is what most people thought I've always had. And I find that ironic. So I appreciate y'all for pushing me to my potential and putting me in the right place to be sick of me. So be prepared to be sick of me because I am telling it. I am literally the Paul Revere of financial services. I am about women empowerment. So let me tell you about what's going on. June 11th through the 13th, we will be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I will be speaking. We are going to have our book there for sale. Eric and I, along with 4 other women, are in an anthology, and the stories are amazing. So if you want to know how this began, how me and Erica got hooked up, this is where it starts. This is where it begins. And this is where it's going to end for the day. So it is Friday. I'm not sure what y'all got planned, but I hope you decide to create a thriving rest of your day. And until tomorrow at 7:30 Central Time or Eastern Time, y'all, peace out. Have a great day.